And there was a bit of a moment, and it was a board-level conversation, and we said, wait a minute, we have come off mission. And actually, in chasing the magic 100% cost recovery, there's a huge opportunity cost, because we're actually, for the donated dollars that are being given to us, we're not actually able to get all these first-time wearers into glasses and all these people who are earning less than $4 a day into glasses. This is a 625 million person problem. Is this model even getting us close to cracking that? And the answer, we said, no, it's not. And so we called up our donors and we invited them into the conversation, and we said, we got to give you our money back, your money back. And they were like, what? No one does that. And I said, well, thanks for being transparent. Well, what else would you like to do? Keep the money and we'll put it on something else. So the other really interesting element for us was, as we creep up the price tag, then we start bumping into local private sector. And that didn't feel right, because we are a donor-subsidized model, and that felt like we are directly competing with subsidized, with a subsidized approach. And so that also didn't feel good. So we pulled out. We exited out of El Salvador. We sold off our stores to a local NGO that took them on for other purposes. And we still maintain our hubs in India, but we have frozen them. Not in terms of the evolution of what's going on in each store, but we have said we have not earned the right to replicate yet. And so we have a sort of institutional pause on what we're going to do. And I'm happy to talk about that more. Okay, so just looking at the sort of couple key lessons coming out of this, and then I'll stop. One of the main things that happened in the board was sort of the identification of a new guiding star in terms of a metric. And this was a focus on efficiency. And so we said, we're not going to chase 100% cost recovery, and we're not chasing profit. We do want to chase a decreasing philanthropic investment per pair, which basically means that every single pair of glasses that we put out into the market, we have to put out with less donor contribution. So what you're seeing here is the brown line is the dollar per pair. Can you see here? This is El Salvador, by the way, taking it in the wrong direction. Is the bump coming up? And then the idea is, with the more pairs that we sell, as we're coming up, 2010 was 200,000 pairs, and hopefully this year we're going to go. Cross your fingers for me. We just did our pipeline planning for coming into Q4. We should get to over 1 million pairs. And our target is $3.61 of donor subsidy per pair. And the idea is, over time, we want to bring that down to around $2.70, and then we'll see where we go. But our focus is the idea of the optimal subsidy. How do we reach the most number of people with a sustainable level of donated revenue?